guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am excited today. This is andthatisTrice, and I am, of course, Trice. Thank you so much for stopping by. If this is your first time, kind of checking us out, seeing what we got going on over here, welcome, baby. And if you are a returning member of the Trice tribe, thank you so much for also stopping back by to see what we are doing, getting into, tearing up today, okay? It never goes unnoticed or unappreciated. So again, thank you. So address the elephant in the room. We have been going through a lot as a country, as a nation, as a world. It's just been too much occurring. And in the midst of that, I've just been feeling really heavy. I take on a lot of other people's emotions, so I've had to limit myself as to how much I really consume. And so I needed some creativity. I really needed some sunshine in my life, hence the look. So this is how I got to this sunflower inspired look. I hope you enjoy. Be sure to give this video a big huge thumbs up if you do enjoy. It really does help your girl out a lot. Our products will be listed in the description box below if you thought this was very fast or I didn't mention something, as always. And yeah, I'm not gonna talk too much. Thank you so much once again for tuning in. And if you want to see how to get this beautiful sunflower inspired type of look, then just keep on watching. All right, to get this show on the road, we are starting off by priming our eyelids with this LA Girl concealer in Porcelain. I wanted something bright in order to make the color really pop because we are using yellow today. So if you got a white, you could use a white. If you want to just use a concealer that's a little bit brighter than your skin tone, do whatever you would like. This is just what I do to really get the most benefit out of the pigment. So I'm just blending that out with this brush, and then I'm going to put on some translucent powder over the concealer just to kind of set it a little bit so the shadows don't get cakey and crease. So I'm going into that color in the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm placing that in my crease. Now, I'm not wanting to take this up too high because there is going to be a lot of blending involved with this look. So I'm just kind of placing it down where my natural crease is, and then we're going to blend it and buff it out. I am taking this all the way to the inner corner and all the way to the outer corner because we will be cutting our crease, as I love to do. And then I'm just taking that brush and buffing out the harsh edges. Then I'm going to take those two shades in the Jaclyn Hill palette as well. Now I'm going to place those deeper in my actual crease. So the other shade was just a hair above my crease, although it was still in my crease. I put this shade right below it just to give it that, here it comes, darkness, depth, and dimension that I am looking for. So I use that brush to kind of blend out the color, so I don't switch brushes when I do this. And then I always go back over it with the brush that I used for the color beforehand. So now I'm taking that shade in the James Charles palette, and that's going above those two colors. So kind of in the crease, kind of above the crease. Everything's mixing and melting, okay? So that's kind of where I'm placing that, is above the other colors I just put down. I wanted more of a brown. It was coming off a little grayish. Those were darker browns. So I needed to bring like the brown back into it. So then I'm going into that brown right next to it and actually putting that in my crease. Like I said, this is just me mixing the colors. It doesn't have to be super duper precise because the precision will come now when we are cutting the crease. And if you are interested in the brushes I'm using, I do have a video on them. They are from BH Cosmetics. It's the poolside brush set. They are bomb. So I am using those. But I am just cutting my crease with that same concealer we used in the beginning, that LA Girl in Porcelain. And I'm just using a small brush to create a half circle on my eye. I'm not taking it all the way to the end. So as you can see, I only took it, well, I took it most of the way, okay? And then I just blended out the end with my finger for a seamless, smoky, blown out look. I didn't want it to be super duper harsh. I just wanted the togetherness of the cut crease. So take your time. Of course, these clips are sped up, so this is not real life. It takes precision. It takes the flick of the wrist. It is not going to happen in 5 minutes. So then I'm going into the BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette. Oh, y'all, I'm getting tongue-tied. And I am patting that on my lid where we put that concealer. So honestly, this yellow just wasn't giving it to me. It wasn't popping enough for me. So it was a good base. But I am going to end up going back into the James Charles palette and getting that yellow on top of this, which I really think made it pop because I wanted this yellow. This is giving me orangey golden yellow, and I wanted looking at the sun on a nice day yellow. Okay? Lemon yellow. Lemonade yellow. You get the point. So I put that all over my lid on top of the yellow that we used from the Take Me Back to Brazil palette. Pat this, don't swipe it. It look a mess if you swipe it. Just pat it so you get the most color payoff, especially on like wet or damp concealer. So now I'm taking those two shades that we used in our crease and kind of above our crease, and I'm placing those on the end to tie the look together. So the yellow's just not sitting there and there's a gap between the yellow and the end of the eye. So now I'm just taking these lashes. They're Miss Lashes, but I honestly can't remember which pair because they were just laying around and I thought they would work. So, sorry about that. But they're from the beauty supply. I always use these. And then I'm just taking my... Ooh, child, what foundation is this? I think it's the Maybelline 24-Hour foundation. I'll have it down below. But I just put that all over my face. And I did prime my face off camera. I used my Rimmel London Stay Matte Primer. An oldie but goodie. So I'm just using the brush and carving around my brows. And then I'm placing more of that foundation on my forehead. I figured that this makes my brows look more sculpted and put together. I'm not running foundation all over them. And I know I don't look my color right now, but just mind your business and let it slide. We're here for the completed look, okay? So don't judge the process. So once we put concealer and powders on, it's going to come together, I promise. Now, I haven't been able to be out the house like I want to. So my color is gone. Ooh. My gosh. So I'm taking this Milani concealer and then I'm going to go in with this Wet n Wild concealer on top. And that is going to be our highlight shade for the day. Those two combined. And I'm blending that in with my Sonia Kashuk sponge. We love a Sonia Kashuk sponge, okay, honey? It's like $5 to $7 at Target. So invest. It is wonderful. Blends everything in like butter. And you see, I'm starting to look my color now. So that's why I say don't judge me on sight. Because if you're looking at my face and my hands, it looks real criminal. But I promise I'm not violating. I knew that I was going to put the concealers on. So now I'm just kind of cream contouring. I only did it on my cheeks using this Makeup Revolution concealer. I haven't done this in a while and I see why I don't. It's a step I can skip, honestly. I don't care for cream contouring that much, but whatever. So then I'm taking my black Opal powder in 400 medium. Y'all know it's the only one I use all over my face for the time being. And I'm placing that on my nose, my smile lines, on my forehead, and then I put a little bit on my neck as well. The powder is just my color, so it really just blends everything in. Then I went in with the Morphe loose setting powder. I believe this is in Banana Deep. And I'm just placing that in the areas where I put down concealer. So under the eyes, the chin, down the bridge of the nose. Now I'm also taking my black Radiance kind of banana powder, if you will. I think this is more translucent than banana, but I like how soft it is. It really just seamlessly tied everything together. So I put that on top, and I always blend in my powders with the sponge. It just gives you a melted look, especially when you spray your setting spray on at the end. So then I'm just using my Nicka K Contour Duo. I got new stuff on the way as I'm recording this, so I know I keep using the same stuff, but I ordered some new stuff, so don't come for me. So I'm just using that to bronze up, warm up my face, honey. We were looking flat and matte, and I love looking matte, but we do not want to look flat, all right? People are what? Three-dimensional. Are we three-dimensional or are we four-dimensional? We're dimensional, so I am going in with this small brush, and I am contouring my nose using the same powders. We got to get her snatched, get her laid. Then I'm just going underneath my bronze / contour with a mix of those powders, mostly the black Opal powder in 400 medium, just so I don't have a super bright cast underneath my contour. Then I'm taking those two shades, that middle shade and that orange in the James Charles palette, and using that as blush. Oranges are so pretty as blush. I just love them. And so then I'm just taking that in all the places I normally put blush, my neck, my nose, my cheeks. Now I'm blending my lashes with the false ones. And I'm using the Falsies mascara by, I want to say this is Maybelline. It'll be down below, girl, so I don't lie to you. Then I'm going in my waterline with this Eben pencil. It's just a nude / cream pencil to brighten up the area, honestly. Then I'm going underneath my lash line with the colors we used on top. So I'm starting with a darker brown, or the darkest brown we used, and we're going to work our way up to the lightest brown. So on top it was light to dark, on the bottom is dark to light, which gives you a really just good sandwich contrast, so everything ties together. So I'm using a small brush. Just take your time, go back into those shades, and if you get a little bit on your under eye, just put some powder down there and dust it away. It'll go right away. And then I'm just defining my lower lashes with the same mascara. Then we're going to dust everything away with the big powder brush. This is one of my favorite parts, honestly. Now I'm going into the Itsmyrayeraye palette, and I'm taking that first bright highlighter shade, and I wanted this because it has a yellow golden undertone and we have yellow eyeshadow going on, so it blended perfectly. I love these highlighters. I use them all the time. Y'all see. So place that in the normal areas: cheek, on the nose, cupid's bow, and then I'm just drawing on my faux moles with this Jordana pencil. It's the automatic one. Then I'm taking my Rimmel London Stay Matte Setting Spray and just spraying my whole face. And then I am fanning my face. And this fan was from Shop Miss A, the store, and it was $1. So now I'm lining my lips with a liquid lipstick. Now, I think these are from Maybelline. They're there. It's a matte lipstick line that they have. Then I'm going in the middle with Berlin. It's a soft matte lip cream by NYX. And that is the completed look.